It is an honor and a pleasure for us to be here with you today. Smile. This is the highest frequency that you can gain at any given time. The smile opens doors. So we will invite you all to take a moment to smile, to contemplate your lives, to contemplate the moments of joy. It is an honor and a pleasure for us to be here with you today. In this connection, we would like to share that in order for you to navigate this month, it's important that you connect with your roots. You connect with the roots of the causes of every single situation that is happening in your life. And we mean positive and what you call no positive. And bring a smile to each one of them. Have you ever got yourself smiling or laughing at yourselves when you realized that was a silly mistake? That perhaps at that moment it felt hard, perhaps you felt embarrassed, perhaps you felt that that was the end of your world, and yet you went through that, and now you can laugh at that time, at that moment of those silly situations, that in reality those are the ones who build the structure of your lives, the ones that helps you to move forward, that pushes you to create new things, to experience more. So connecting with your laugh will be the best thing that you can do, since the laugh, the smile, it is a higher awareness. It is very simple, yet you get confused, you get distracted by everything that you are putting into your mind, body, and soul. It's important that you all pay attention and the way that you are nourishing your minds, your souls, and your physical bodies. As you all go through this transition of growth, the sensation of perhaps being separate from all can feel more difficult for those who their energies, physical, mental, and spiritual, are heavy. When you are lighter in your mind, in your body, and your soul, you will be able to see possibilities where perhaps many will see chaos, calamities. So today, just simple, smile. When was the last time you smiled? When was the last time you give yourself a moment to connect with those around you that bring joy in your lives? When was the last time that you laughed so hard that you almost cried? And just by bringing that memory to your awareness, it shifts your energy immediately. That doesn't happen tomorrow or in 2 hours or in 5 minutes. It is instant. And when you do that, you will be able to see opportunities where perhaps you only see a closed door. So in order for you to see where to go, the options, many of you have many options and opportunities in front of you, but you are not yet able to see them. And the reason for that is because your frequency, it's not there. So many of you think that you have to do many changes and you have to go through a long period. And although that can help you to move even further, more into who you really are, the truth is that it only takes a second. And it's that simple. But the conditioning of your minds may make you think that it's hard and that it takes a long time. We will remind you all that space, time do not exist in the spiritual realm. On this end, today, tomorrow, yesterday is now. And for you, in order for you to have this reality, this possibility to exist on earth, you have to go through the belief that there is 3 times, and that happens in a linear way, when the truth is everything is happening at this very moment. And many times you actually are creating your reality by seeing things from the future point of view. And that's how you, each one of you, bring information from the future to the present moment. Where from the future, a part of you, a fractal of yourself, will come and tell you it is time to do some changes. Because coming from the future, you will realize that in its past, there were things that needed to be done. So your future is built by now. And your future self comes and tells you about what they see in their future as their past. And they are technically fixing the past. Imagine that so your future self, it is fixing the past by coming from the future with a different perspective. So many of you have always wondered what it would be like to go in the past and change things that you have done. In reality, you are always, constantly doing it. But you do it in your present moment. This information, inspiration comes through emotions, thoughts, ideas, and impulse to do something different in your lives. So we would like to let you know that you must keep this in mind for the next 6 months. That many of the changes that you perhaps are being presented are there as an inspiration from the future, so that you can change the things that one day you will not like and that you will wish had done in a different way. So when an inspiration comes telling you that it's time to do something specific, whatever that might be, perhaps changing your habits of food, perhaps a different perspective in how you approach things, moving to a different place, changing jobs, changing careers, whatever that might be for all of you. When the inspiration comes, you will know that is coming from the future because it feels right in your body, where perhaps might not make sense to your mind, but it feels good to the soul, to the body. And the reason for that is that your mind will try to keep you in a safe place, in your comfort zone, in the known zone. And your soul wants to expand. And therefore is telling you it's time to move forward. It's time to do the change, whatever that might be for you. So we will invite you all to take that in consideration, as this month, many of you will be challenged by taking decisions, rapid decisions that will shift your lives into the opposite, 360 degrees, a turn, and there's 180 degrees change. So many of you will be having a completely different life. To give you all an example, if you're a doctor, you might turn your career into something different, maybe a painter. We are talking about extreme decisions that, even though they are extreme, in your bodies, in your minds, in your soul, deep inside, it'll feel right. You know that even if it doesn't make any sense, that's what you need to do. And if you follow through your guidance and your support, you will be able to move forward. You will be able to change many things, because the change is happening fast now. It doesn't take 10 years. It takes, perhaps, in many cases, just an hour. So we will encourage you to connect with your desires, with whatever is it that you want to do, and make sure that it feels right to your body. If it doesn't, if you have questions, then you are not grounded. Remember that the future, it is just a probability based in what your frequency is at this moment. So if you want to see a better and a higher outcome into things, it's important for you to raise your vibration. It's important for you to realize that whatever has been happening or shown into your lives are the keys for you to open the door of ascension that will lead you to the things that you prefer. So continue doing what you're doing. Meditate, connect, speak your truth. You need to be able to share with the world your wisdom in one shape or form. Even if you live in the corner of a planet where there is nothing in there, just by sharing with the nature will be enough for the frequency of the earth to take that information and transmit it everywhere. So if someone is walking by, will receive that guidance, and it will feel different, and it will feel that it was time, but they will not know exactly what that means. And that will happen with time. So many of you are feeling a little bit sad, frustrated, and perhaps angry at many things, and the reasons could be many. Just remember that none of this is really important. The most important thing in your reality is to live in harmony. It is to recognize that you are a being of the stars and you are a being of the earth, and that you belong everywhere. And we thank all the support that you all do from your homes for us to continue in this mission and to preserve structures, buildings, and things that need to be seen by many. We welcome you all in our meditation. It is an honor and a pleasure for us to be here with you today. Adonai.